December 19th is possibly one of the last big days that we have of the year when it comes to the sporting calendar because you're going to have the IPL auction today. 1 p.m. IST. Yes, 1 p.m. IST is when we will start the auction process. 333 players potentially going under the hammer for 77 slots. That is the way this IPL auction is going to proceed at this time. It will be done by Malika Sagar, who's had experiences in auctioneering in the past, a veteran of close to 2 decades or so. Last two WPL auctions have been conducted by her, Malika Sagar, and that's why she's going to conduct the auction this time around. A lot of firsts in this auction. First time the IPL auction is ever going to be held outside of India. Second, for the first time ever, you're going to see live audiences at the venue where the auction is going to take place. Second, Third, the IPL auction this time might see not many big buys, but there are some big buys that might break the bank in this particular cases. Yesterday we spoke about maybe Shardul Thakur could be the biggest Indian buy in this IPL 2024 auction. The likes of Mitchell Stark, Gerard Kitsia, and all the others, they might get big bids. Cummins might get to a franchisee. Remember, if Mitchell Stark comes back in the IPL for the first time in 8 years, he will be available for an IPL team. Remember, he was bought for 9.4 crores by Kolkata Knight Riders in 2018, but he could not make it because of injury and the subsequent third-party problems that he had with his medical insurance and all the other things. And that's why Mitchell Stark, if he's available, which franchisee will he go to? Mostly RCB might buy him. Mostly KKR could get him, SRH, GT, whoever has the bigger purse and looking at the team composition, perhaps these guys can come in. Now, on the other hand, there is a rule change that has come about in the IPL 2024. According to a report in ESPN Cricinfo, 2 bouncers per over. Yes, in the IPL of 2024, bowlers can bowl 2 bouncers an over. Earlier, it was just 1 bouncer per over. Now it is 2 bouncers. And that's a pretty good move, considering that bowlers have to employ the bouncer as their weapon in order to ensure that batsmen do not get that much of an advantage. So, 2 bouncers per over is the new thing that has been introduced in IPL 2024. Bowlers are allowed to do it. The impact player rule continues. And I think that is the most unfortunate thing because the impact player rule kind of dulls the significance of an all-rounder. And that's why it is really going to be a big step. If they abolish the impact player rule, you're going to give big impetus to all-rounders. But if you keep it, it may probably stagnate them back. And that's why this is a big step when you look at it. IPL 2024, these are the two rules that are there. 2 bouncers per over and the impact player rule remains. Now, the other bit of news that we're giving you is that in the India versus South Africa ODI that's going to be played today, yes, there is an ODI also that will be played at 4:30 p.m. 4 o'clock is the toss at Berha. There you are going to see possibly a debut handed to either Rajat Patidar or Rinku Singh. These are the two guys who might be in line for an ODI debut today because remember, Shreyas Iyer is not going to play in the remaining 2 ODIs. He's going to play in the India A series, and because of that, he is going to ensure that he's prepared for the tests. So if if there is one spot available, it could go to either Rajat Patidar or Rinku Singh to make their ODI debuts today at Berha. So that's the situation that we have got at this point in time. Remember, there is rain today predicted at Berha, but that rain is going to be towards the morning time. Morning around 10 a.m. local to about 11, 12 a.m. 12 p.m. local. You're going to see some rain at Port Elizabeth. But then apart from that, the rest of the day is clear. So you may not see that much of a truncation when it comes to overs, or if it comes to the match, you may see a full game. But remember, India will be looking to win the series 2-0. It will only be their second ever series win in South Africa. Remember, Virat Kohli won it 5-1 in 2017. KL Rahul, it may be a redemption story of the highest order because KL Rahul last time 3-0, he lost the ODI series in 22 and he was the captain. Now, at this point, if he wins it, it will be an ultimate redemption. Sometimes the leadership void that India might be standing at post Rohit's exit, That might be sorted out. Now, Rohit, we are talking about all the situation regarding MI. There is a lot of anger that Hardik Pandya has come back. There are reports, unconfirmed reports, which are probably not true, that most of the players are insecure playing under Hardik Pandya's captaincy. But Sunil Gavaskar, the former India skipper, is of the opinion that Hardik Pandya's arrival at the Mumbai Indians will give a bit of fresh thinking to the franchisee. The franchisee will think in a much better way. Hardik Pandya, you cannot argue about his captaincy credentials. That is the best part about it. So that is why I will just say this, that if Hardik Pandya comes to the Mumbai Indians, it is just a decision that the franchisee has taken, considering that for the last 3 years, Mumbai Indians have not had success. And for a franchisee like Mumbai Indians, that is a big, big blow. Chennai Super Kings, they had one bad season in 2020, but they bounced back to win the title in 2021. Then, if you look at it, in 2022, they finished ninth, but then they won the title in 2023. They haven't had a prolonged bad run. So 2011 when they won the title, 2012 final, 2013 final, 2014 semi-final, 2015 semi-final, then 16 they didn't play, 17 they didn't play, 18 title. That's why they have never finished outside of the knockouts for at least 2 times in a row now. So that's why Mumbai Indians had to take a big decision. Hardik Pandya will be really, really one hoping that he can turn it around, because remember, Mumbai Indians, they have to win the title, otherwise there will be questions asked even on them also. So that is, you are going to see a very, very strong situation at this point in time. So that is the latest situation that we have when it comes to the IPL auction. Remember, there is going to be lots of bidding. There may be a bidding war for maybe at max about 3 to 4 players. Not more than that. This IPL 2024 auction is going to be like IPL 2021. You're just going to get some key players. After that, in 2025, anyway, the auction system will change. We are awaiting the rules of the BCCI, what's the retention and everything. Maybe you'll have a mega auction in 2025. We don't know. So that's the situation. That let's take some comments. Now, Gaming Gus is saying RCB. Maybe he's thinking that today RCB will do well in the auction itself. Vineet Ambat is saying, will Mitchell Stark finally play, or will he pull off a week before IPL 2024? Look, I think a lot of water Vineet has flown under the bridge, and that's why I think Mitchell Stark now realizes that yes, maybe at that time things were a little shoddy, the way how it was handled. Now I think he will play professionally. See, no cricketer would want to pull off a week. It's an injury. Fast bowlers are prone to injuries. That's the nature of their craft. So that's why I don't doubt that Mitchell Stark will pull out. I think if he gets picked, he will play professionally as a season. Remember, he's had decentish success for RCB in the seasons that he played for. So that's why doubting whether doubting his commitment is going a bit too far, Vineet. And that is why, Suri, I understand your thing that not a single cricketer has offered help. But remember, it is a personal issue. A cricketer wants to contribute, he can contribute. If he doesn't want to contribute, it's his choice. You can't relate it to the West, where the West, they're more image conscious. Here, they are just conscious about playing cricket. That's the only way I can answer it. Otherwise, it's a very sad situation that we are seeing at this point. But help can come through various factors. If cricketers don't do it, that's their priority. If they do it, fine. If they don't do it, you have to accept that. So, in that sense, Prithvi Patnaik is saying, Sky should play at number 3 in T20 World Cup because your best batsman should face most number of balls. Again, number 3. Depends, Prithvi Patnaik. If some of your seniors don't come back, then I think you are going to see Suryakumar Yadav bat at potentially number 3. But I think his best place is number 4. Shreyas Iyer will bat at number 3. That is why I think if you look at it, number 3 is Shreyas Iyer, number 4 is Suryakumar Yadav, number 5 is Hardik Pandya, who will be your keeper. Ishan Kishan maybe at 3, then Shreyas at 4, Surya at 5. I think these positions suit Suryakumar Yadav, 4 and 5. I don't think that may change a lot. So let's see how that goes. Akbar Rauf is saying, who's going to get the highest bid? Travis Head? Oh, that's a very good question, Akbar Rauf. Very, very good question. I think, for me, I had said it was Mitchell Stark. I would say Mitchell Stark gets the highest bid. The highest Indian could be Shardul Thakur. The highest uncapped, I think, could be yet again Mohammad Shah Rukh Khan. So that's why I think that is going to be the entire situation right there. So Sanket Mishra says, Moeen Ali available for whole IPL? Yes, he is available for the whole IPL. England players have made themselves available for the whole IPL unless there is an international T20I commitment. Unless. I don't see any series being organized at this point in time because after the 5 tests, the England and Wales Cricket Board have stated that, yeah, you are totally free to pursue the IPL unless there is a bilateral commitment for the T20 World Cup in that sense. So join us today, folks, at 1 p.m. IST. It's going to be a watch along. We are going to have a marathon IPL watch along auction, whatever it is. You can feel the bids, you can feel the intensity, the passion that we are all going to give in that auction. Which player? There'll be shocks, there'll be laughters, there'll be serious analysis, there'll also be number crunching. You can all find that out on Sports Today. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Before I say bye-bye, Doc Unknown, I wish you take your real name. What's your take on impact player rule? I don't think it is good. Bye-bye.